Kentonio Jakevian Keonta Perkins was Huntsville's 15th homicide of 2021. The 22-year-old, known as Simba, was gunned down July 12 around 11 p.m. in the 100 block of Indiana Street. One mourner who left condolences on his obituary page called him a very well-mannered, respectable young man. Another remembered him for a necklace he made for her in the Upward Bound program that still hangs in her truck. Perkins is considered by Huntsville police to be the city's only unsolved murder through the first 28 weeks of the year. For a city emerging, like the rest of the nation, from the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, Huntsville has seen an increase in homicides this year. Over the same first 6 months of 2020, the Rocket City saw 9 murders. At the midway point, Huntsville already has one more murder than it saw for all of last year. Captain Jesse Sumlin, Public Information Officer, called the increase slight when compared to previous years. Huntsville's homicide rate last year declined over 2019 and was one of the lowest in the nation among comparable cities our size, Sumlin said. In 2018, Huntsville recorded 29 homicides. The following year, that number shrank to 19, a 34% decrease. The number dropped another 26% in 2020, with 14, not counting a vehicular homicide case, reflecting decreases seen in other communities. Still, behind each of the numbers posted for the year so far, there are stories of lives lost and the sometimes bewildering reasons for their sudden, violent ends. In mid-June, James Charles Williams, 50, turned himself in to police and was charged with murder in the death of Joe Harris, 39. Harris died of multiple stab wounds at Huntsville Hospital after he was discovered at Budgetel, at 2201 Memorial Parkway, North W, just as the sun was coming up June 15. Investigators believe the killing stemmed from an argument. Police found Michael Donofrio, 56, shot to death in a driveway on Chalet Circle just after 7 a.m. February 4. Shortly after, Martinez Monte Lyles, 24, turned himself into police at the MAPCO station on Memorial Parkway and University Drive. Investigators said at the time they believe the shooting happened after an apparent domestic dispute between Donofrio and members of Lyle's family. Police believe a domestic-related dispute resulted in the May 11 death of Stephon Hussey, 36, who was found shot to death at an apartment complex in the 200 block of Binford Drive that night. J.L. Banks Jr., 38, was eventually charged with capital murder. Investigators say he entered a home belonging to another person with a 9mm handgun and shot Hussey. Jamie Denise Jones-Howard, 40, was a sergeant first class when she retired in April 2020 after 2 decades with the U.S. Army. The Texas native had been deployed to Iraq and had earned, among other decorations, the Defense Meritorious Service Medal, a Good Conduct Medal and a marksmanship badge with the rifle. Investigators say her husband, Russell Howard Jr.,